What if I told you most people might not actually know the difference between DVD and 4K in everyday viewing? Now, before the home movie community comes after me with pitchforks and HDMI cables, hear me out. Today we're putting your eyes to the test in the great format debate. Can humans really tell the difference between DVD and 4K? Or are we just all victims of marketing and giant TV sales? Let's settle this one once and for all today on the video. First, a quick refresher. DVD was revolutionary in the 1990s. Compared to VHS, it looked amazing. But technically, DVD resolution is only 720 by 480. That's standard definition. Meanwhile, 4K Ultra is 3840 by 2160, which equals over 8 million pixels on the screen. So what about DVD? About 345,000 pixels. So on paper, 4K absolutely destroys DVD. But here's the twist. Your eyes don't watch resolution numbers. They watch images. And image quality is way more complicated than pixel count. Here's where things get interesting. The average human eye has limits. If you're sitting too far away from your TV, those extra 4K pixels basically become invisible. For example, on a 55-inch TV, sitting 10 feet away, you might barely notice the jump from 1080 to 4K. But sitting 5 feet away, now the detail becomes obvious. And DVD? Well, that's where things get rough. Because unlike 1080p, DVD doesn't just have fewer pixels, it has way fewer pixels, especially on modern giant TVs. DVD was designed for old CRT televisions. You know, the chunky square TVs that weighed as much as a refrigerator. Back then, a 27-inch screen was huge. But now people casually own 75-inch plus TVs. And when you stretch DVD footage across a massive display, you expose every weakness. Softness, compression artifacts, jagged edges, muddy detail. It's like zooming into an old Facebook photo from 2008. And at some point, the illusion breaks. But here's the shocking part. A well-mastered DVD can still look pretty good, especially if the movie has strong lighting and cinematography. You're watching from farther away. Your TV has good upscaling, and you're not obsessively pixel peeping. Modern TVs are actually really good at cleaning up lower resolution content. And some TVs can make DVDs look surprisingly watchable. Not 4K level sharp, but definitely good enough for casual viewers. And honestly, story matters more than resolution most of the time. And let's face it, a great movie on DVD still beats a terrible movie on 8K. And here's the part that most people miss. The biggest upgrade from DVD to 4K often isn't the resolution. It's the HDR, the colour depth, the contrast, the bitrate, and the overall image. 4K discs can show brighter highlights, deeper blacks, and richer colours. That's why the sunset pops more. Fire looks more realistic. Dark scenes actually have detail instead of becoming grey soup. Sometimes HDR alone makes a bigger visual impact than the extra pixels. So let's imagine a blind test. Same movie, same TV, same seating distance. Could the average viewer identify the DVD, the Blu-ray, or the 4K? The results would probably surprise people. Hardcore movie enthusiasts? Absolutely. But casual viewers? Many would struggle more than they'd like to admit, especially between Blu-ray and 4K. But on DVD though, on large modern TVs, most people can spot it eventually. And especially in the text, the faces, fine textures, and fast moving scenes. And now we have streaming, which complicates everything. Because 4K streaming isn't always true 4K quality. Heavy compression can make streamed 4K look worse than physical Blu-ray. Meanwhile, a high quality DVD can sometimes appear more natural than a badly compressed stream. So format labels don't tell the whole story anymore. Bitrate matters, compression matters, mastering matters a lot. So, can your eyes actually tell the difference between DVD and 4K? The short answer, usually yes, but not always in the dramatic night and day way people claim. The difference depends on screen size, viewing distance, eyesight, content, compression, and how much attention you're paying. Now, for cinephiles and home theatre cinema fans, 4K is incredible. For casual viewers, DVD might still be good enough. And honestly, that says less about technology and more about how adaptable human perception really is. So I now want to know, could you pass the blind test? Be honest. Drop a comment down below with your TV size and how far away you sit, and whether you still watch DVDs in 2026. And if you enjoyed this debate, hit the like button, subscribe, and ring that bell for more deep dive into movie tech, media history, and the weird psychology of how we watch things. See you next time.